Hi everyone, my name is Aruna Shekhar and I am going to present to you my short course on design thinking. So just give me a few minutes, I will share the screen. Okay, so welcome to this introduction to the short course on design thinking in innovation. As I said, my name is Aruna Shekhar. Before I go into the course and the learning outcomes, I'll just tell you a little bit about myself. So I have been a Massey University academic for 25 plus years in Auckland, New Zealand. I've been teaching product development and product innovation management. I have got a gold medal and a few awards. I've got this certificate on the left top corner, which is from the Product Development and Management Association, and it's called NPDP certificate, which is New Product Development Professional. In fact, I set up the Product Development and Management Association in New Zealand in 2006, and I was the president over 2 terms, and I'm still on the board. It's an industry body for the field of product innovation. And across the slide, there are a few other projects, just to give you a sneak peek into some of the projects I've been involved in. The one on the left at the bottom is on air quality projects, basically educational projects for school students to learn about the importance of having good air quality. And then I've conducted a number of design thinking workshops for companies and startup founders and innovators across the board, as well as tertiary students, undergrads and postgrads. And on top, there's a example of a project that won international award, and that was with the Engineers Without Borders. They give us the brief or the problem, saying that in Nepal, in some of the villages, there's a lot of smoke from the type of cooking method they have in their huts. And so this team, supervised by myself, came up with this affordable stove, and they won the national award and went over to Melbourne in Australia and presented there and got recognition there as well. And then on the right top is a book that I've co-authored. I've also got a number of other publications. I've written about project-based learning. And in fact, just the other day, I got a call from someone in Montana in the US saying that they read the paper and they wanted to discuss how I conduct project-based courses. I also have had collaborations with Stanford University, the design school, and IDEO. IDEO is a design consultancy in the US, and I've had collaborations with the founder, David Kelly. Just on the side is also a little about my family. My husband is an engineer, and so is my daughter and son-in-law. My daughter did her Bachelor of Engineering here in Auckland University, and then she went to do a master's at Stanford University, and she's now at MIT, Massachusetts Institute of Tech, doing an executive MBA. What is this short course about? It's about design thinking, which is a really, really good method of innovation. And it's a creative, problem-solving, collaborative method. Why is design thinking so important? There are many problems and opportunities in the world that design thinking can help solve. So I'm really passionate about using design thinking and applying it to solve problems. So what are the learning outcomes? You learn the essential skills on product innovation. You will understand the process and the number of methods that you could use to reach better solutions and outcomes. You will learn how to identify opportunities and then move it forward to generating ideas for products or services. And then you learn how to evaluate and test those concepts. And then you'll also gain valuable insights from some of the examples and case studies that I share. I often have students come to me and say, I have this product idea, but I don't know what to do next. Or how can we improve something simple, just an everyday product, like say a stapler. And they say, oh, I would like to improve this because it doesn't work every time I use it. So it's anything, your design thinking can be applied to a range of product categories, services, across the board, across product categories and industries. What will you learn? You'll gain some valuable skills, particularly 21st century skills that have been identified as the 4 C's, and much, much more. So the 4 C's are critical thinking. You'll be critiquing concepts. You'll learn that communication is so important during the process, and collaboration. Again, product innovation is a team game, and you'll learn a lot of creativity methods as well. You'll end up with a creative solution. So I'm one who likes to cover both theory as well as the practical application. Innovation skills are required now much more than ever before, because there's so much rapid change around in the world. My teaching style is definitely very modern, based into small chunks, micro-learning that's easy to understand and grasp, and it's interactive. So I do like to have some props. I show some products when I'm talking about some examples. I cover real-world industry cases. I can have quizzes. I do have breakout sessions and think breaks. And I also give you the opportunity to apply some of the methods that I teach, and you can apply it in your own time. So it's completely up to you how far you take your application side of things. And along the way, it's important to enjoy, learn, have fun, and gain an all-round experience. So why is innovation important? It's extremely important because it helps businesses grow, because you're coming up with new products that keep them competitive in the marketplace. It helps you because you stay ahead of the competition, and you help the company grow, and you learn how to analyze the market and keep up with customer needs. And by innovating and improving products, you're also helping people do things better, do their jobs better, and enhance their quality of life and make the world a better place. Some of the real industry cases that I will be sharing in my course, a whole range from across the world, and some from New Zealand companies as well. And as I said, I often show the products that I'm talking about as well. So I can explain the process of how it was developed through the design thinking process, and how they applied it, and how they've been so successful. I also have a YouTube video called Bright Futures 2, which is about how you can plan for the future. So take a look when you have some time. What sort of innovation projects can design thinking be useful for? A wide variety, as I mentioned, right across agricultural products, sports goods, food, household appliances, medical, software, services, anything, consumer goods sold in the supermarket. Everything can use design thinking to come up with some improvements and to come up with something novel that people can use and benefit from. Design thinking is most useful in the very early stages when you're exploring problems and finding out who the customers are. It can be applied in even planning your own career and life, and that's why it's so useful for many people. Try and use the methods that you learn, and as I said, some of the generic methods can be used in any assignment, in projects at school or university or at your workplace. And now with COVID and beyond, as an entrepreneur, you might want to develop, say, a mask or protective equipment to protect people, not only from the virus, maybe just from dust, or maybe just from people coughing and sneezing. So you can make something really simple or something really sophisticated as well. But the design thinking stages takes you through that process. Who is the course for? anyone who wants to innovate and create solutions, people who are curious to learn, students at high school, students studying engineering or sciences or business, design, arts, everyone is welcome to join the course. So come along, learn your innovation skills, lift your capabilities, and enroll in the design thinking course. I'd like to finish off now with a quote from Steve Jobs. He says, "Innovation is the ability to see change as an opportunity, not a threat." And I totally agree. With the world so rapidly changing so much today, there are lots of opportunities to innovate and improve and learn and make the world a better place and do things differently, so we all have something much better to look forward to. Thank you.